This idea was generated in his mind. Through Zomato, the food delivery or other aspects required to this family relating to the food, Zomato concept emerged. Everybody is availing this facility. Because they made the decision to focus on cost cutting and bolstering logistics network in April 2016. But today, all consumers expect quality product at a competitive price. It means limited time they are expecting the product. By keeping all these things, all strategies, Zomato running successfully. And Swiggy, similar. Paytm, most of the people are if you wish to be an entrepreneur, you have to go for the similar online entrepreneurship workshops. You have to identify the gap, what product is required, further is required, what are the sources, who will guide you, who will mentor, everything you have to study. Another organization, Unicorn Startup. The goods including credit pay, cash, rent pay, travel store, all these services are available. Procter & Gamble. Wide range of products available. Similarly, IC also. The diversification of the products. A multinational MNCs expanded into TAs. They wish to focus on various diversified products. Probably all the products required to the human beings. Their approach. D-Mart. As on today, 415 locations across Maharashtra. There are Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, Telangana, Chhattisgarh, Tamil Nadu, Punjab and Rajasthan. Their unique thought is wherever they wish to start D-Mart, their own premises they have to start instead of rental. This is the marketing strategy. Low product is place, profession, people, physical evidence and process of HDFC. Three key businesses segments. One is wholesale, second one is retail, bank, and the third one is treasury. Always orienting their customers continuously. Tata Motors, not only Motors, the other sister organizations, all the Tatas, we proud to be an Indian, they having a Tata organizations. The more than 60 to 70% of the India only, for the welfare of the citizens of the India. In golden days, Tata's constructed 25,000 quarters for their employees. Providing housing is not a statutory requirement of the industry. It is a non-statutory requirement. But even then, Tata's come forward to provide housing accommodation. The reason is people like Ichapuram and all other parts of the states moving for the employment purpose to Mumbai. But no shelter, no housing. That time they identified and providing 25,000 quarters. That is the record. I would like to focus on social entrepreneurship. That's why I would like to move on fast. Amazon, pay for advertising. It is away from only your click. This is the navigating Amazon marketing. This PPT is with you, available at Pratyusha Madam. You can collect. The little startup that cloud, the Vola story. I already explained his CEO. It is spreaded to 50 cities in various countries also. This is the business model. Blinkit. Now this is one of the emerging online. Jepto. This is also for the another aspect is women entrepreneurs in India. Only 5 cases. Kiran Mazundur Shah, Chairperson and Managing Director of Biocon. World Entrepreneur of the Year 2020. Vineet Singh, Sugar Cosmetics. It's a big area. One of the area is cosmetics. The day by day beauty consciousness is growing like anything. Not only girls, even for boys. Because women is working in Western countries, whereas Gents are serving at home as a house husbands. This is the emerging. Try to understand this. Suchi Mukherjee, Lime Broad, for the purpose of this seminar, I would like to give mission regarding entrepreneurs without education successful in our Andhra Pradesh. The one is C.H. Pondurangarao garu Reddy garu initiated a rice mill, joined as a lab mill. He don't have any education. He learned the things. For example, you are a young guy, would like to explain something. He invited that guy and explaining the board, but he don't know how to write and read, but only listening. He is unable to fail to listen carefully and not receiving that concept, and invite another person and ask him to explain him also. But his concept is he wanted to listen one more time. Up to knowing that concept, he continuously listening the new concepts. Today, that mill having 1,000 crore turnover. You can search Sri C.H. Pondurangarao garu, Komaripalem, Bekkavolu, East Godavari district. His strategy is, my product speak. Thing is, I have to maintain quality. Who are the consumers? The consumers are the households. Similarly, Sheikh Mastan, Goodwill Agencies Group, Vijayawada, B2B concept, wholesale distribution. His strategy, he employed with him, he treated as a family member. That's why no attrition. He retained excellently. The పేదవాడైనా సరే he identified that and supplied that saree to other party. ఇలా మా అమ్మాయిని సారిచ్చి పంపాలి అంటే ఐఎమ్ రెడీ, నేను పంపిస్తా. నీకు మంచం ఇవ్వాలి, డ్రెస్సింగ్ టేబుల్ ఇవ్వాలి, ఈ యూటెన్సిల్స్ ఇవ్వాలి. అయితే లిస్ట్ ఉందో ఆ లిస్ట్ అంతా ఇతను సప్లై చేసేవాడట. చేస్తే హ్యూజ్ ఫర్నిచర్ షాప్స్, వర్క్ షాప్స్ ఆర్ ఎల్స్వేర్, వేరే చోట ఉంటాయి. దిస్ ద స్టోరీ టుడే. బట్ హిస్ స్టడీస్ all outlets having his own kinship. One more thing is Tenali double horse available in Tenali. They never compromised with quality, publicity, even in our airport. Social propaganda, that is their marketing strategies. Initially started with one product, today 100 products. Telugu states to export to 13 countries. 13 countries. Studying all these things. Most of the people, even without education, they are highly successful because of their single burning desire to prove himself as an entrepreneur. Yes, recently inspired Sri Arunachal Manikyavel from Guntur, Triple X soap. Yeah, Triple X soap. ఒక చిన్న సైకిల్, హ్యాండ్ మైక్, that technology is outdated. That's why we backward when we the emerging. These are the చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఓకే, దిస్ ఆర్ local entrepreneurs. This is Minister of Police Safety. He is also my president. He prepared this note. Why is doing research on entrepreneurs without education. He is searching for entrepreneurs, searching for the 100 entrepreneurs. This is the primary data, not internet data. If you are interested, if you are interested, option is yours. Tell you the another regarding the social entrepreneurs. Are you interested or not? Social entrepreneurs means లో ఉన్న అవసరాలని వారికి సర్వీస్ చేయడానికి ముందుకు వచ్చినటువంటి రిస్క్ టేకింగ్ ఇండివిజువల్స్, philanthropists are very important for the society. Before I explain these things, I would like to tell you a story. Anybody? Raise your hand. Very good. 1, 2. Yes, thank you. The Bovala is not. ముందుగా మీ లంచ్ బాక్స్ ఆర్డర్ చేస్తే మరుసటి రోజు 12:30 మీదకి ఆ లంచ్ బాక్స్ వచ్చి దిస్ ఇస్ ద కాన్సెప్ట్ బై హవాజీ బచాచే ఇన్ ముంబై. ముందుగా మీకు చెప్పినట్టుగా మీరు ఎంటర్ప్రెన్యూర్స్ అవ్వాలంటే చేయాలి, మీరు ఐడెంటిఫై చేయాలి ఎక్కడ గ్యాప్ ఉంది, మీరు వర్క్ చేయాలి, 4 years వర్క్ చేయాలి. మీకు ఆ ఇష్యూ తెలిస్తే నాట్ పాసిబుల్. స్పూన్తో పుట్టాం కదా, ఇప్పుడు ఈ కాలేజీలు ఎందుకు చదువుతాం? 10 లక్షల ప్యాకేజ్ ఉన్న కాలేజీలో చదువుతాం ఏంటి? 10 చదువుతాం. అది కాబట్టి ది CEO ఆఫ్ దిస్ డబ్బావాలా is K.B.N. Agarwal. He is the motivator, public speaker, orator. He is the CEO of Future. He is associated with the organization. 5,000 employees are working. Calling as boys. 2 lakh people every day. Success rate is 99.99. ఈ డబ్బా చేస్తే ఒక ఎర్రర్ వచ్చి డబ్బా వాళ్ళ సక్సెస్ charging initially 400, right now they are charging 1500, 1000 to 1500 rupees for the charge. నెల రోజులు మీ టేబుల్ మీదకి వచ్చినందుకు 1000 రూపాయలు లేదా 1500, depends upon the distance. చెప్పారు సార్, మరి అతను కాంపిటీషన్ లేదంటే ఫుడ్ కనెక్ట్ అండ్ లోకల్ లంచ్ అని ఒక 3 ఆర్గనైజేషన్స్ కాంపిటీషన్ 100% సక్సెస్, చాలా సక్సెస్ఫుల్ గా ముందుకెళ్ళిపోయింది. వాళ్ళ శాలరీ 50,000 రూపీస్. ఇమాజిన్ survival of that organization, not gaining the profit. Coming to the social entrepreneurs. These entrepreneurs to understand. Best example is K.B.N Bank. Their point, microfinance, to provide microfinance to the needy people. Similarly, one example, transform discarded clothing, మనం ఇడిచి వదిలేసినటువంటి క్లాత్స్ ఏదైతే ఉన్నాయో పీపుల్కి తగినట్టుగా డెవలప్ చేసి సర్వ్ చేసే సోషల్ ఎంటర్ప్రెన్యూర్ గూంజ్. ఈ ఆర్గనైజేషన్స్ 1 lakh పాపులేషన్ దాటిన ప్రతి ఆర్గనైజేషన్లోనూ ఇట్లాంటి గూంజ్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్స్ ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ అవుతూ ఉన్నాయి. అండ్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ది ఎగ్జాంపుల్ సులభ్ ఇంటర్నేషనల్. టు అవాయిడ్ ఓపెన్ defecation, Sulabh complex came into force. It is very essential for the environmental take care as part of the social enterprise, providing treatment and goggles to the needy people. And Blue Land alternatives. And it is in headphones. The other headphones, people are suffering with hearing difficulties. The organization come forward to provide LSTN sound quality wooden phones. Similarly, there are good like shoes. One model. The shoes, ఒక షూ పర్చేజ్ చేస్తే నీడీ పీపుల్కి మరొక హోటల్లో మనం ఏదైనా తిన్నట్టయితే మనం నీడీ పీపుల్కి పే చేయడానికి టోకెన్స్ కట్టేస్తాం వెస్ట్రన్ కంట్రీస్లో. అలాంటి కాన్సెప్ట్స్ కమ్ ఫార్వర్డ్ టు providing facilities to the needy people. These are all things about the entrepreneurship, marketing, commerce. In my conclusion, the sincerity is very, very important. Having work is worship value system. All human beings, they have to sincerity, work, team culture. This is very, very important. Alternative, we have to respect every individual. Every individual is unique. Every human being is unique. Be positive and start your concept. Work initially what you believe, practice what you believe, further course. No doubt you are all successful entrepreneurs in future. Thank you all. Thank you for giving opportunity for the K.B.N College management and also Pratyuta and Srinivas and all of the faculty. This is the for your questions. I will try to answer you. questions. Yes, you are right. Clear, but every government single window system. Through single window, the governments are forward, clear at one to encourage start and entrepreneurs, etc. and etc. Yes, this is true. At present, I am telling you, at present, governments, not only our government, even telling our governments, because they also need providing employment to you, encouraging you. They will finance to repay. That is there. For that purpose, you have to approach the consultant, mentors, already existing entrepreneurs, already existing people who has already received funds. That is earlier you are right, but nowadays it is liberalized and minimize their time schedules also. You have to address. Okay. మళ్ళీ ఓకే పర్లేదు
ఒకసారి కలిసి వెళ్దాం.
లైన్ కోసం
విజయవాడ
బీడీ కాలేజ్
మీరు కాలేజ్
రాజమండ్రి
company you are from, madam?
I have known
What is the name of the business?
Yeah.
So you want to present the idea here. Sit down. Present
వచ్చేస్తుందా స్టార్ట్ చేయొచ్చా
Participants, please wait for the wait. We have presentations from the students as well as the entrepreneurs who came from different places. See the presentation of S. Krishna from business, doing the best from Madam, please come forward and please present.
definitely. పెట్టేసుకోనా? Okay, good morning everyone. Before you leave this room, you will learn one new thing. That's my only promise, right? పట్టుకోనా? Okay, అలాగే, సరే. So I started my company called Busyness. Before that, I worked in a corporate company called Indian Oil Corporation Limited, and I'm an alumni of Trichy. And I have cleared my UGC net management in both net and net. And I have written. Last year I did a book launch. It's about women and okay. 4 years back I wrote a book on marketing also. So I have this. It's a passion. I should say it's about okay. Wherever there is a space for entrepreneurship. So when I about K.B.N. college entrepreneurship, I immediately first searched what is it that is very relevant to me, okay, which is very close to my heart. There is one particular topic in the entire content saying networking and collaboration for startups, community startups. So I thought, because 2022, I have my own enterprise club. I have built a community of entrepreneurs. Okay, so I'll just try to brief you how I started, what are the challenges, practical explaining it. BEC, Business Club, is what I have actually started in 20 members. Some of them are newbies, other travel and tours category, products. One of them is making agarbatti products. One of them is media head. You know Red FM? Have you heard of Red FM? Yes. Yeah. One of them is the head of Red FM from Rajahmundry. So zero experience, 23 years experience also. There are so many about entrepreneurs in the country. People have with me. So how do we actually build a strong community of entrepreneurs? When I'm saying entrepreneurs, it has to be pronounced. It is no stylish English, but it's how it has to be pronounced. Entrepreneurs. Okay. So the first is purpose. So the very story of my journey of being into one of the important, then it kept me joined your community must never be in. Luckily, right? So I have a passion that. So as you see here, from 0 to 23 years experience, people are staying with me for so long. That means there is something else. Mostly, like our previous speaker told about Zomato, Zepto, Nykaa, Sugar Cosmetics, Vinita Singh and all. Most of their journeys are, very lonesome journeys. They have a community to talk, to share their confidences. Suppose you are having a loss of 50,000, if you say like that. But in the community, they have the confidence to talk to about their fears and mistakes they have done. They have a lot of peer support. That is what. So how do people build connect? Go back. Go to the first slide. So here the person who is holding the alphabet C, see her? Alphabet C. That's one standards. Lavanya, in-laws products. When she joined the club, she was an absolute introvert. about the product. So now I'm very happy to say that Tanya, after 2 years of journey with busyness, other networking clubs announcing about a product and what a community can actually do. That is the purpose of having a community. Okay, next. Right, fourth one is a contribution. From less number of people to more number, building a community of entrepreneurs. The first thought is how many people will actually join us, and my club also has a membership. Okay. So I don't charge anything more than that. It's only an annual subscription fee. Why? What is it? What am I getting out of this? First thing I have to help. Every month, whenever I conduct a meeting, I give them some kind of framework. All you MBA students should be knowing. Yes, so I do a practical SWOT for them. With smart goals. We go with some kind of framework which helps them. Sometimes it is they have to discuss about to overcome. This is how people actually contribute. Similarly, a person also how they contribute. And then celebrations. I'll just show you celebrations in a few minutes. Go to the next one. So there are some challenges with community. First one is lack of engagement. So okay, I'll tell you why lack of engagement is very important. Once, okay, before for the last few years, I might have attended some 100 plus networking meetings all around India. Okay, so I'm kind of a networking coach. I know how to build that engagement and how to build communities. Meeting in Hyderabad, I saw build connections between people. Suppose I'm calling to a network meeting, I should have the capacity to reach all people and give you some direction. I failed to do so. That day I decided that whenever I conduct any networking meeting like this, I should mismatched expectations. Sometimes today, actually 25 members are there in my club. 5 members don't. People get disappointed. We came because we thought we will meet them, but they didn't turn up. Second, something else from the meeting. For example, sometimes you have expectations like you will think maybe I will get not the reason able to fund. Sometimes coming to that meeting to understand that. Sometimes I keep wondering and asking these people. Very recently, today is what? 5th, no? Yeah. So on Tuesday, I guess, we had a monthly meeting, business. We had a meeting. So June 30th. When we had it, so one of the things I told them is I'm going to a conference like this. What is your suggestion? You join this club. So one of the members told them, I go to all meetings, but there I don't discuss business. They give my visiting card. I tell about my promotion. I don't discuss anything about my business at all. But this is a platform where kind of funding got, what has given results, all important elements they'll be able to discuss. Next. People. So when you are able to project every month, next every month I do the videos, I immediately put up on Instagram. Okay, whether everybody is watching, but slowly, every Instagram post 627 views are there. Sometimes it touches 50k, 29k, something like that. But the idea is that people are there, others people will join. Okay, so raised, right? Go back. Next, impact and value. But what is the impact? What is it that you are actually doing? So, in an entrepreneur's community, you will never know sometimes that you will be able to measure certain impact. Right? Suppose somebody has started a new business. Many of the entrepreneurs I know in Rajahmundry, other businesses, somebody has started, cloud kitchen. Have you heard? If there will be a lot of food bloggers. Okay. very common. So now other ventures. So we support them with the data with us. Next. Sustainability is very difficult because you should know how to run the show. Every time people are coming and meeting you, you should know what problems. Recently, I have promised my members, in our meetings, I'll do one thing is every month I'll give chance to one person to conduct one awareness in my office about something, about the lady who is doing insurance. She will talk about it to other people. Okay. Then, most of the time, I ask people to do the networking part. Is it money in the cool? At least we should offer some, the people who are coming, some snacks and tea. These issues, many times it stops. Don't think that these are trivial things. These are not trivial things. These are very, very important. In one networking meeting I attended in Hyderabad, Isha, she is from a French baking house called Surir Baking House. She brought brownies. You know brownies? Yeah, chocolate. Square shape lo what chestadu the chocolate. Making brownies. Once I tasted, I told that lady, Isha, I'll not be able to give you support immediately, but I will be able to help you in the next 6 months. To her, within the next 2 months came Diwali, and I have lot of I worked as a students are settled in Hyderabad, so I connected them to her. She got one order. That is the power of a yes. Okay. And after that, she got multiple labs because all the employees tasted the brownies. They started ordering different products from her. That's what actually a network can do. So if you are unable to, there is every chance. Spend their time there, right? You, your responsibility to, you should not be biased. Giving one person 13, it doesn't look good. So every allow the members to speak. I keep a timer. I tell them this is your time. You don't stretch beyond because everybody has an opportunity to speak. Next. Now this is the club. So the happens in our communities. She makes a source. So one to share their product samples to others so that they will buy. This is one of those occasions very recently where she shared her products. And I also ensured that some monthly events, like, for example, that particular event, it was on April 4th we conducted it. So April 23rd is a book day, right? World Book Day. So I use it, what I from that as a main topic to engage the audience, right? And here you are able to see a lot of people standing down the table. In that particular thing, I the person in white above, he is the owner of that particular shop. It's called Anu Interiors in Rajahmundry. They are very established interiors and decorators. So in his office, we video every time. Suppose I next month I'll shift to some other to see the office premises. Objections. For example, you are trying to sell one product, important part of value to the community. So this is the first time I conducted the person is she runs events and decorations. So this is her place. Putting in, so this is her place. Putting Instagram post, I also add them as a collaborator so that they you are using Instagram. I should ask how many are not using Instagram anymore. Right. So as I add her as a very recently, that video touched 1K. I was also very happy. My also got publicity. I'm happy. Next. These are the rewards. I told you, I'll show you rewards. Very recently on June 30th, I give small rewards only because the budget of our community contributor, 2 people will get. For example, actually this gentleman, he was plus for 2-3 months. He never came to the meetings. come. So what I did is I told him, sir, put this meeting in your office. So you have a way to escape. No. So I back up in that way. And very importantly, what happened was he took a challenge, and this lady who is in blue answered that challenge, gave him a very good idea. He implemented the idea for 1 month. ఈ ఐడియా ఫాలో అవడం వల్ల నాకు కాస్ట్ కటింగ్ అయింది, నా స్టాఫ్ కూడా బాగా. సో హీ దట్ ఈస్ ద రివార్డింగ్ మెకానిజం. రైట్, నెక్స్ట్ we also had a member who was running ice cream factory. Okay, so we really had the visiting an ice cream factory near our hometown. Yeah, next. I used to feel that not everybody is having sessions, but virtual he's had his own racing startup. Dreaming big. Why I'm updated myself about whatever events are happening in and Vijayawada. Next. Only meetup. Next. That we are slow. Yeah, next. Next, if you want to be in touch with me, take photos. Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity, Pratisha.
Thank you, madam. Excellent. I hope that all the students are motivated and teacher. So, where in Vijayawada they might have completed. Okay, complete those students. Okay. Support you. ఏ మాదిరి
ఎవరు మాట్లాడతారు మీట్ అవుతుంది ఫారూక్స్
బీఈడి కాలేజ్
ఇట్స్
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, present here. I'm Audrey, a student from B.Ed of SR College of Education. Today, I'm going to present my advancements and challenges. Next. This topic is especially education system. Digital rapidly changing teach and learn. Let's equal access. These two explore both sides of this development. We are in the 21st century where technology is. COVID-19 pandemic showed us that there are digital tools, but while cities moved ahead, learning rural resource areas are still limitation. Both progress we have made and problems we still face. Artificial intelligence tools like Khan Academy or Socratic help identify weak points by personalizing learning management systems like Google Classroom content and make remote learning possible. Interactive digital content and makes learning engaging and accessible to all. Platform helps students access lessons anytime, collaborate and store information securely. All these have accessible, engaging and let's see the infrastructure challenges. But a long-term process are serious barriers. Many rural schools have facing poor or no internet facilities. Students often lack devices or must share. Unreliable power supply can interrupt their learning. training only for few only. Conclusion, ed technology truly transform education or strong build infrastructure and teaching support and inclusive policies. Let's explore technology becoming an opportunity, not a barrier. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you. Next, once again, we have some issues. Okay, K.B.N. Come back up.
It is.
Government Mandal. It's a great immense pleasure to be introduced Dr. Very well, sir. Paris School of Business, SR AP, Amravati. He has a great number of qualifications like M.Com, MBA and PhD. He has several papers, index like ABDC, ABS, Scopus, Public Markets, Managing Finance, Journals, presented research papers at international conferences and participated in theater and introduced all the different type of subjects, especially in the subject of research papers. Key research scholars please come to the K.B.N.
First of all, I'd like to thank and the organizing committee to invite me as a resource person for the 2 days national. Here, I need to take the session more interactive lecture. This is the second day you are attending seminar. I start with questions. I would like questions and answering questions. So how many of you to become an entrepreneur after attending this seminar? How many become an entrepreneur after attending this seminar? So you want to become a job seeker or you want to become a job? Little louder. So you want to job maker. So you want to need some set of ability to carry your might be social impact and sustainability in entrepreneurship. So here we are going to cover 3 aspects and sustainability entrepreneurship. Okay, so we'll one. So what is mean by sustainability and entrepreneurship? So this is my flow of presentation. The agenda nearly 1.5 hours. So first of all, so you get that you want to be a job maker, right? So before the entrepreneurship. So what is mean by entrepreneurship? So what is mean by entrepreneurship? Feel the questions. So I need to take this session into interactive, not a one-way communication. I want to make it as a two-way communication. So what is mean by entrepreneurship? So from your understanding.
Create new products and innovations.
New products and innovation. Good. Anybody else? Problem solving. Yes. Opportunity. Yes, good. So maybe one answer. Okay, fine. Ownership is a persons, okay, going to start or creating new, okay, so in terms of the based entrepreneur. So here, so generally this definition entrepreneurship come in the face of social entrepreneurship. Okay, so if the concept of entrepreneurship does not have exact definition, so we don't find the exact definition of entrepreneurship without the term social. Okay, so the term entrepreneurship denotes is distinctive in the capacity of an individual to identify and act an opportunity. So opportunity and blooding creative thinking, creative products, right, and innovative ideas and critical thinking and problem solving ability to resolve the problem are being something new to the world. So which means you are going to provide solution, or so you have to identify solution to the problem which we are facing, society. So next we move on to classify the enterprise. So how we are anonymous individuals, similarly we have to classify their nature of business and their characteristics, right? So here on the basis of economic development, so here these entrepreneurs boost our economic development. So basically we are classified these entrepreneurs for starting with innovating entrepreneurs, K.B.N. and drone entrepreneurs. Okay, so next here first we see one by one innovative entrepreneurs. It means the name is innovative. Okay, so they are going to for the society in creating new ideas or innovative products and introduced in the new market. So this is the innovative entrepreneur, and followed by or imitative entrepreneurs. So here adaptive means going to follow the innovative entrepreneurs products. How, say for example, like so this is especially for India, right? So adaptive and imitative entrepreneur. So if you start a new business, if you get the idea, going to start the same business like Zomato, Swiggy, Ola, Uber. So if you are with that people starting the and are okay, so we are adaptive or imitative entrepreneur. Third one is K.B.N. entrepreneur. So here means so he want to work hard. Okay, so he is very lazy and very slow. He wants to know their business. So we call it as K.B.N. And final entrepreneur. Here they want to follow any ideas or any predecessors. Okay, so they have their own set use and traditional and so they are going to their own others ideas. So that is called drone entrepreneurs. Next, and business. So who are doing the that kind of entrepreneur and trading business entrepreneur is they are going to use the factor of production, factor of production like land, material and labor to create a and market into the society, right? And trade, so you want to create a, you want to make product, so you want to simply selling the activity. They want to sell and sell the market. And third one is industrial entrepreneur. So solution to the only for the industries. Fourth one is corporate entrepreneurs. So you know that corporate entrepreneur or corporate culture, right? What is mean by corporate? So we are living in a corporate world. So you may know the answer. So how the corporate is working here? Corporate. Private entity or separate entity. So this side nobody know. So it's a corporate is a separate business entity. Okay. Act. So okay, one place they have registered office, regional office, and they have having some manufacturing facility in. Okay. Corporate and last one is agriculture entrepreneur. Their nature of business or characteristics. So here name is agricultural entrepreneur. Irrigation, okay, farming, palm tree. Next one is according to the use of technology. So, okay, as technical entrepreneur, non-technical entrepreneur. Next one is according to used entrepreneur and motivated entrepreneur. According to growth, according to activities, novice and serial and other entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs we have in, for example, who are involved in educational activities. Say for example, Byju's. Okay, so Byju's, Vedantu, educational entrepreneurs. Okay, so social entrepreneurs and sports entrepreneur. So we have so many other types of entrepreneurs who are involved in, based on their activities. So next we move on to functional entrepreneurs. So they have different carry over. So they have some set of ideas or some innovation to enterprises. Okay, if you want to start a business, you should know some. You have to come up with some idea, or you want to provide some set of solutions. Okay, first you need to find ideas, creativity, and next is risk and achievement. So you need to starting a business, you need some market analysis, we call it as SWOT analysis, feasibility study. So before you want to start a business, you should analysis your where you are going to start your business. So geographical region is very important analysis. To study the market, and the next one is management. So you should think about your management members. One is research. So here research in the sense you need to do preliminary research, entering and overcoming resistance, and fifth one and last one is catalyst of economic development. So function is you have to provide a, and you have to contribute to the economic growth of the country. So that is a major. And next we move on to the role of entrepreneurship. What role they are playing? Here starting with, so she mentioning that creating employment opportunity, creating new products and providing problem solving thinking and critical. So here these are the different roles played by entrepreneurs in recent days. So we can state, so start with employment creation. So they will provide employment opportunity to the people and catalytic agent and increasing. So they will increase the they are also contributing to the exports, economic growth through innovation. Means that these kind of entrepreneurs providing growth using new ideas or innovative in the new market and social stability. So this is important as in recent days. Social stability create some equity. So that is very important thing. Regional development, economic growth, import substitution, augmenting and demand. So you need to provide solution problem. So which means that is what augmenting and meeting demand, reinventing entrepreneurial venture. So these are the different roles played by the entrepreneurs. So next we move on to the opportunities or challenges, advantages and disadvantages. So what are the barriers or problems entrepreneurs? So this is defined by Carl H. Wasper. He has identified some set of problems or barriers. Here lack of viable concept and lack of market knowledge, of technical skills and seed capital, know-how and competency, lack of motivation, social, legal conditions and due to patents. So here we can see the major problem is lack of viable. So which means there is no innovation in your concept or idea. So that is a major problem. Starting a business, you should have come with some innovative or and lack of market knowledge. So I already told you that. So before starting any business, you should know market. So you have to do analysis or lack of market knowledge. If you knowledge about the market, you need to study the market and technical skills. That is important. Another one is seed capital. Seed capital in India nowadays is improving. Like you have the very good idea. Okay, so it is you know that idea will create impact. So you don't have the capital to invest in business. So nowadays government of India and your state government, Pradesh government are providing so many schemes to the young people who are come up with the innovative ideas. Want seed capital is a like, so say for example Startup India, Stand Up India and so many incubation hubs are. They will pick you and they will like starting from idea generation, promote your product. Okay, so everything is supported by the government. So you can visit the website. We have separate website for that. Start India website. You can find the step guidance is available. So let us know how. So before if you are not, if you find a problem in implementing your So that is what government of India simply and regulations, single window to start a business, they will report you immediately within 7 days. Within 7 days, you can you have to follow that one. And monopoly and protectionism also. So next, our concept is social impact. How it is related to social impact? So nowadays, the corporate world mainly focus on social awareness. We can say corporate social responsibility. So they, whatever the things they're taking from the society, again they CSR. So the corporates are using our labor and plant. Okay. So that is what they're telling. The social impact refers to the positive efforts as an individual and communities. So which means direct and indirect, they can influence social impact. Employing. So next one is creating eco-friendly products that reduce. This is the way they're giving, they're creating impact. Entrepreneurs create social impact by are very important. So needs, so education, promoting inclusive business. For example, IRA marginalized group and operations. Focusing on ethical operation, so everything they will follow the government of. So these are the example of social impact entrepreneurs. Selco. So this in Karnataka, they will give the solution for the solar energy, which is rural and tribal areas. Okay. The major impact area is energy and solar energy to underserved rural. Araku coffee functioning in East, which means this is the first product tribal organic coffee, empowering tribal farmers. And third, Barefoot College, providing they training the rural people, especially women. They are giving training to them in the solar and engineers, education and entrepreneur area. And Exnora giving planting trees, reviving water, waste management. Next we move on to the sustainability. So social impact means, so if you are starting a business, it will create some impact on the social impact through providing a job opportunity to marginalized people. Right? Here, sustain that preserve for future generation. So you are not disturbing the doing business against natural. Okay. Environmental efforts in social dimensions. So we people bottom, people, planet and profit. So you are using the people as a labor and giving low and profit long-term financial viability. This is talking about the sustainability as an entrepreneur in the 21st. An entrepreneur individual who create a new business bearing most of the risk commonly seen as an innovator and source of new ideas, services. So, set of objectives to the role of entrepreneurs in challenging and difficult to identify climate change as well as the opportunities that arise within the Africa context to review important concepts like climate change, economics, entrepreneurial activities to appreciate the various emerging frameworks in entrepreneurship. So these are the main components of entrepreneurs. So components of entrepreneurs is leading role and pursuit of opportunity, organization creation, creating values, and education, and last one is development. So characteristics, managerial skills and leadership, risk-based, creative decision, innovation, creating and resources, building function, oriented, transparent economy, friendly behavior, and healthy life. From this presentation, I can conclude that entrepreneurship education not only prepares learners to run business, also helps learner to understand that there is a need to apply the spirit of entrepreneurship for business success. So this is the one way of presentation. This is very concept. So if you want to start a business, follow some set of rules and regulations. So what is the important of entrepreneurs? So you can work with integrity, follow your passion, never give up, persistence, and learn from the fear. Okay. So the 4 important rule your mind. Here Peter Jones come up with 10. Okay. So he is a British businessman who has made most of his money from publishing. So he is a e-publishing entrepreneur and telecommunication. He has been in the industries. So he come up with 10 important rules like a golden rule, 10 golden build a successful starting with have a vision. You have the correct vision and objective. Next one is use your influence. Third one is build your confidence. So you have to build your confidence. Self-confidence is very important. And make a commitment, take action, use your intuition, be caring, perseverance, persistence, get so timing of market is important. So for results. So if you follow these 10 rules, you may be a success in your business. Next we move on to problems. Billionaires in India. Okay. So here very interesting things. So integrity and ethical is very important. In business, if you are not ethical with your business, you cannot survive and success. So that is what bad boy billionaires in India. So for his bad time, so he away from India. So you know that Indian entrepreneur. Okay, so you know that story of good times, right? So he is a diamond merchant from Geetanjali Jewelers. He is running a diamond. So same computers. So if you are not maintaining the ethics, you cannot succeed in your business. Big billionaires now they are struggling. He is the CEO of Satyam Computer. Behind that, the Sagara Group. Troubles. So it's cap. So the types of business model first. Using this business model in life. So business models. Any idea? Business models. No. So you are using Insta, share chat or something, right? So that is free, right? So you need not to pay. This is one business model. So another one is business to business, business to customers in our D2 direct to home business model. Company plan for making a profit, right? Identify the product or services the target market. So target market customers. There are dozens of types of business models, including retail, manufacturing, fee, services. A new enterprise business model should also start up cost the target customer, marketing strategy, competition, and projection of evaluating a business model as an investor. Consider the product B offer matches a market. So I mentioning that before last slide, so seed capital. So if you want to raise capital to start business, so first and your business model, Amazon Prime, so 45. So you have to use this kind of service. You need to subscription first. So that is called subscription based business. Affiliate marketing, like they are going to market the product through their website. So Flipkart, Amazon, eBay, MakeMe, GoDaddy. So direct sale. So the manufacturer directly sells customer. So Hindustan Unilever, Amway, Realme, Patanjali. So these are the business model for direct selling. Premium. We are using LinkedIn account. Okay. Twitter, Meta, now YouTube. So these are called for GPT. Some services are Okay, so the significant difference here, Flipkart, Zomato, Reliance Retail. So these are consumer model, franchising business. So franchise means to set up your business, right? In KFC and Subway, so we can the right to use their using so business and service product, they are renting the services like KPMG, EY, TCS, Wipro, Accenture, IBM. So these are company, right? So giving service as a product. School startup. Can name any few successful startup companies in India? Startup companies. Yes, little louder. Not audible. Startup business. Voila. Okay. Rapido. Uber. Okay. Zomato. Paytm. Yes. Blinkit. Zepto. Yes. Byju's. Byju's is a successful in the earlier now. Big basket. Okay. We'll see. So these are the startups. So whatever the startups you are mentioning, Ola, Uber, Zomato, Sigma, 24/7, Dream 11. So these are the most startups. This is the valuation of India. Now Flipkart, Paytm, Byju's, Oyo, Udaan, Ola, Swiggy, everything is coming here. I valuation on these startups. Most funded startups in the recent decade that failed. Okay. Pepper. So we will see. All the startups are, if you are not having the innovative idea and providing the proper for the problem. So these are the failure in the startups. So just by life. So it is Mumbai based e-distributor. Okay. So it is founded by Bharat Balachandran and Shakil Swani. So they are going to do just by like have aggregate brands. They have so many brands like Azomi, Samsung, P.N. They have got funded also. They raise funds one plus multiple funding investors like Ali Cloud Investment, they are forced to shut down their business due which cash flows. I already told you, right? So if you want, that is what here lack of suitable business model, they close their pepper tap. So now we are Blinkit and what, right? So before that, here pepper tap. So this is the platform and vegetables. It is started in 2014. It is started, but they failed. Okay, so from failed startup, now there are so many success, right? Zepto, quick e-commerce, we call quick e-commerce business now. The term changed. Okay, to e-commerce, minutes they will deliver the product, your order, right? The based delivery app. So this is set up by Delhi Anurag Dot and Gaurav 2006. Okay. So they create an alternative for Google or on my Mozilla Firefox Edge, their search business. So Nivio is a based service, but it also so failure of startups, lack of innovation or unique models. So there is no creative or innovative business idea and lack of right skills. So market knowledge or technical knowledge. If you don't have the market and tech, you may fail. And lack of seed capital, right? So here lack of funding and lack of mentoring support. Important. Nobody can success mantra. Okay, now it is changed. Startup and stand-up scheme, India scheme. So there are having some successful entrepreneurs who guide you. So you new into the business, who are the experienced business field, they will take as incubation. Okay, so they will adapt as incubation and they will mentor you. And poor business. So last one is also very important. All the big billionaires, right? So there comes the poor. So important things, if you give reasons, so you will get business. So these are the example of the closed startup, right? Failure startups. So Eatable, it is closed in 2014. So food tech startup. So they are going, but they failed. So here Strazilla, it is closed in. One of your friend mentioned what is it? Zoyo. Oyo rooms. Okay. So the same business. Again, this also food startup. Okay, so this. So what say that okay, so this video is about integrity.
Philosophies on working with integrity. Children
Okay, so if you are not integrated and transparent with your business customers or your other companies, what our farmer highlight that. పని చేసి పెట్టాడు కొంచెం క్లాష్ అయ్యింది. నెక్స్ట్ వీడియో
It's a great lesson which university taught me. No book taught me. One person taught lesson. Success, most importantly, I have written a number of times. I agree that one incident. That incident for me is I have not read anywhere. I have so far I have gone probably 71 times to the sun. I have education such as I got in 1979. Dissertation 1979. 17th. We were ready for launch of the satellite launch vehicle, the 44 subsystem. Thousands of components. It was at that time, studies of the chairman, atomic energy and space commission, also space. To build a satellite, about me, he gave me his task. We were ready, thousands of engineers. Staff, they all worked in the satellite launch from ground to now Satish Dhawan Space Center in Nashik. The launch day is 17th August 1979 and I am mission director of the control center. A computer takes 8 minutes, computer take over. It was very difficult for me as a mission director. So it has been checked the computer. We had over the whole launch of the rocket system. So it was 8 minutes late. I had to launch on 1979. So the people were taking the launch mission. the partner. I am the visionary. I am the project manager. I have faith in the visions. We 5,000 people. His business consolidation. He did the responsibility. With his, I feel
Next one. Some be close to one.
your passion and goal. If you focus on the goal, always
Finish it. Another 10 to 15 minutes. Finish it.
never achieve your goal.
Over the last 40 years, I've been very fortunate in life. I want to share lessons I have learned from my father in this phenomenal journey. His courage. And I have seen it in a whole lot of people. Nobody has ever achieved anything big in business or in any walk of life without courage. Of course, whenever you do anything big, it is big. With hero, with courage, with self-belief, and the can-do spirit, you overcome any adversity. And achieving your potential is the order. Conquering the impossible is your learn is feel empathy. Empathy means every human being in our organization and the world at large. The more higher we grow as human as Dilki Dollar. Your heart, the more you spend it on others, the more wealthy you become. The learn is there is no substitute to heart. Even more important, being the best, not just the best in India, but the best in the world. And success. The fourth lesson I've learned is something I call Dil Ka. Like my father, I value trust, loyalty, and a relationship. As we Reliance commit these learnings to the
principle, have self, believe in yourself, believe in India, because this country is to realize his dreams, and I think the best of India is here.
In every business, we have all the latest technology and have attracted the best talent. When our technology and talent are together, they produce unbeatable creativity, if you take our my father started Reliance with $100 Reliance in 19 market value of Reliance was $30 billion. And in 30 years, the opportunities that were provided has enabled us for India. I agree. As my started off, one of the things that he said was that he Reliance raised all its from capital markets and from individual small shareholders. So we've created $1 million by investing in Reliance for over 80 years. That is the process of creating wealth. Once you create opportunity with cost and make sure to maintain respect. So when we give, we will hold them on this basis, on that basis, right? And if people hold their hand like this, that means they bless you. That's the way to a certain sense, some amount of anonymity or doing societies, doing things that, and even if it be creation of jobs, sustainable institutions that is the best way that you can contribute. Has the
That message are very, so you can close it. You close it. That's right. Close it, sir. Already that will convey that next time last sit down all the presenters at least for 3 months.
very few companies in the world that the next generation of Reliance will make it. Amazing.
I want I'll sit here to know. So, for patients listening, so complete. So in these 3 videos, you can find the message that ethics and integrity is very important, right? So second one, Mukesh said that, so you have to overcome your adversity and courage is very important, self-confidence, technology, you have to your failure. So these are the messages taken
knowledge. I very much thank you. For the next Miss V. Madhavi and followed by Shalini.
Everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here and I'm pursuing second college, and today my research part titled Networking, Collaboration and Community Building with. I sincerely thank and organizers for giving me this purpose. I have challenges and a talent in a competitive startups is a complex, dynamic environment where entrepreneurs, investors, and industry experts to come together and drive economic growth. Part of the like the power of connections, partnerships, and support components enable steps to access to resource, knowledge, and navigate the challenges or launch and growing successful business. Research, what I found in my research strategies. First strategy is the research highlights the crucial role of networking, collaboration, community building in startups. Second one is networking helps resources, mentorship, and third strategy research, collaboration
motivation, research sharing, and startups and partners. My fourth strategy is and a key role in creating meaningful startup success. Fifth one strategy in my research offers strategy to networking and community engagement. Now innovative startups have so many challenges in this world. Limited access to strong and influence networking, especially early stage rural startups. Mindset due to fear of rural startups. Lack of collaboration. Startups ever about the valuable mentorship support. Geographical limitations in a tight cities. We start. I sincerely for listening my valuable time and attention. I hope it's provided valuable information into the role of working collaboration and community building. Once again to all.
Next, madam.
Second MBA, Department of Business Management, College, is indeed an honor to present my study on technology advancement and infrastructure challenges. We all know technology play a vital role and grow very fast in the world. It helps the products and services with the help of AI, artificial intelligence, and IoT, blockchain. We all see apps like medicine and drone forming, but technology alone is not infrastructure challenges startups to growing, especially in Indian small towns and villages. The primary purpose of study is how technology advancement is empowering entrepreneurs, what infrastructure challenges, scalability. Let me explain some innovation in various sectors. AI drone farming and water, AI diagnosis and in fintech, we are using right now UPI payments and AI credit scoring. In tech, mobile applications are promoting e-learning and remote learning. Startups so many critical infrastructure problems such as poor internet connection. Many rural there is no proper internet, electricity issues. Leads to disturb the startups to work with their machines. Complex rules. Startups are getting delay in innovating, delay in getting a license with the complicated rules. Transportation issues, bad roads and no proper warehouses, poor logistics, increase in cost and despite these challenges, challenges, there are some promising opportunities. Government also supporting the entrepreneurs by the schemes of Digital India, Startup India, BharatNet, with the tax benefits to entrepreneurs. Startups are business and reach many more global connectivities. And nowadays colleges and universities giving fund and with the help of labs and mentorships supporting startups. At last, to conclude that, I will emphasize the technology cannot be innovate alone. It requires robust and supportive policies and visionary business leaders. It is upon us not only embrace emerging technology, also advocate the enabling environment of empowering the entrepreneur to transport the ideas to realities. I thank Adams and my dear friends for giving this great opportunity. I look for valuable feedbacks and suggestions. Thanks a lot. Thanks to everyone.